Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a stock that looks like it's about to go crazy next week and why you should be keeping it on your watch list. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of this morning's video. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me change the scene really quick. Okay, so right off the bat, we have the SPY. And today was a good day. I'm not gonna lie, this was a good day for the longs. As you can see, it went all the way from the floor, all the way up here, and breached it. Okay, this is the point where short sellers were really pissed off right here. This is where a lot of them were very mad. And then at the top, there was some news about a lot of the. I'm sure you heard the news with the capital and stuff like that. But yeah, at the top here, you can see that there is a lot of longs who are trapped, and this is not looking too great for the longs. It's really not. And the fact that we got back in this zone gives a lot more confidence to the short sellers. So definitely keep your eyes on this one. If it doesn't get out of here very soon, this could be bad. I'm not gonna lie. So definitely watch out for the next coming few days to the next few weeks. Okay. Now the stock that is on the thumbnail that y'all should be keeping on your watch list for this week is Oxy. And for those of y'all who have been subscribing to the channel, again, we talked about Oxy before when it was at around like $19, right? We saw this flag over here was very clean, very perfect, and there was easy money to be made all the way up to $21. It came back down again, right, after it started cooling off, and then throughout the past 2 days, the entire petroleum or oil industry have been getting money. As you can see at the bottom, there is a lot of volume here, and this thing looks like it's just the beginning. So watch this one for a potential run all the way up to around, like I would say, to around $24, maybe $25, okay, within the next few days to the next few weeks. And the same thing applies to the other stocks in this sector as well. The other stocks such as XOM, right? As you can see the similarities in between the stocks. And if you go all the way to the monthly, you can see that they had a pretty terrible year, all right? And they look like they're about to recover really soon. The monthly is great. The volume, this one again, we just started the month, so do expect the volume to be a little bit higher. But I'm not bearish on oil at all, especially looking at it from the bigger time frame. I'm really not. All right. And where do I see XOM going? Honestly, I think anywhere between like $48 to $50 wouldn't be too much to ask out of the stock. So definitely watch this one as well, along with APA. Yeah, APA is another stock in this sector as well. Watch this one for a run all the way up to 20. Again, these stocks kind of move together, kind of like what airlines do. Airlines move together in unison, and wheat stock, again, different sectors move similarly to each other. So definitely keep your eyes on this one as well. All three stocks for the next few days. Okay. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The very first one that we will be covering today is Pfizer. All right, and Pfizer. Somebody asked about Pfizer. This one, I would say that you should just chill and be patient with the stock. All right, because it could go down some more. It really could. Just set an alert above like $37.30. Okay, because right now it's not looking too great. There's a gravestone doji right there, which I really don't like. It looked really good in the middle of the day. It was very tempting until this thing happened, and it never recovered. Like it just stayed down here, and it's even low in the after hours. All right. So again, just be patient with this one, and let it just pick its direction for you. Okay. The next one that we'll be covering, somebody asked about the other vaccine stock, which is Moderna. All right. And Moderna, that one, I covered it in the past, and I did tell you guys that it would fall to 115, and then it dropped even lower, right? And then it bounced off of this previous level right there. Right here, as you can see, at around 107, and it's holding pretty well. And I actually like this one for a long. So where do I see this thing going? Honestly, I think it could recover all the way up to 130, but it may take some time as well. I'm not bearish on Moderna. Um, Short sellers already made their money over here. All right. Short sellers who got in here, covered here, and then got back in again and covered here and covered here. And hopefully these individuals are not super greedy, right? Because if they are, they will give some of these gains back. So expect them to cover and push the stock up even higher, okay? And that is my very honest opinion of Moderna and Pfizer. The next one that we will be talking about is in a different sector completely. That one is Netflix. So somebody asked about Netflix. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. This is not looking too great, but let's see. The weekly chart is, yeah, it's really not looking too great. It's really not. I was hoping that it will break above these highs right here. I was really hoping it would, and then I saw this. So if you're going long on this, all I gotta say again, it's Netflix. It's not like it's a trashy company. It's Netflix, all right, a very reputable company. It was gonna recover at some point. When is it gonna recover? Honestly, I don't know. It could just go sideways between between 520 and 500 all the way until earnings. It could do that and just go nowhere and nobody wins, all right? And then earnings is going to decide its fate, whether it's up or down. Again, I do not condone holding anything through earnings because it's a 50-50 coin toss and the reaction is completely unpredictable. Even though the earnings may be good, all right? Just like what's going to happen to BBY, to BBBY. Yeah, this one right here. All right. And I did explain this to y'all. It had a great day today, but earnings is in the way and is tomorrow. So all I gotta say is good luck to anybody who is still holding this because I have no clue where it's gonna go. I did tell you that it's gonna go to 25. But then again, earnings can bring it all the way down to like 15 bucks even. So we will see what happens. All right. So that's my very honest opinion for Netflix and of course for this one. The next stock that I'll be looking at, this one is going to be a follow-up on one of the top picks for this morning, and that is RGR. All right, and this one it did tremendous. There was a lot of money to be made here. All right, so congratulations to anybody who took a trade on this one. I believe the contracts went up. These contracts went up like 7 to 10x. Okay, 7 to 10x, and could it go higher? Honestly, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. Don't get too greedy. All right, do not get too greedy. I took some off. All right, and I still think it can go just a little bit higher. I think we can go all the way up to like 85, maybe even 90. All right, if we don't, then I guess the other one I will just cut it loose and then just break even or just take it like a small loss. But as of right now, I think it may go just a little bit higher towards $85. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see. The next stock that I want to talk about, somebody asked about this, is banks, and banks also had a tremendous day today. I think these was all banks, BAC, Chase, JP Morgan, all of these banks had a tremendous day, and honestly, I think it's gonna keep going higher. And where do I see this thing going? I think it's gonna go probably to around like $34. Maybe not immediately. It's gonna take a while to get there. It's up right now after hours, but just keep this in your watch list for sure. Okay, watch this thing for a continuation to the upside. The volume is looking great. It's moving up steadily, and I like it. And personally, as a short seller, I would not put myself in the front of that to try to go short. It is recovering from these highs right here. Let me just go all the way here. Yeah. The stock is still recovering. It's still recovering, so I think it can go up just a little bit more. If not by the middle of the month, then probably by next month. So watch this one for a move up to $34. Alright, y'all, that is the end of the video. If you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on the pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday through Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. And the post-market analysis videos like this one right here, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Also, if you are interested, if you're a beginner looking to get started in the market, looking to learn, I left some step by step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 through step 4, it only takes about 15 minutes or less to get signed up with everything you need to get started trading right away. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull, use my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using the second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you tomorrow morning at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens. Have a wonderful night.